almost velvety appearance of the coin's surface. Unlike the shiny, reflective quality of regular business strike nickels, these have a soft, frosted look. The design elements are extraordinarily crisp, with far more detail visible in Jefferson's hair and Monticello's architecture than on standard nickels. Another key identifying feature is the striking quality. These special nickels were struck twice on high-tonnage presses, giving them exceptionally sharp details and well-defined edges. If you look at the coin under magnification, you'll see no evidence of the flow lines common on regular strikes. The lettering and numbers appear to sit more prominently on the surface, almost as if they're floating above the field of the coin. Perhaps the most technical way to identify these special nickels is by examining the steps on Monticello. A regular 1994 nickel typically shows 3 or 4 steps on the building's facade, while these special strikes display all 6 steps with perfect clarity. This full steps designation is crucial for identification and valuation. Now for the question on everyone's mind. What are these coins worth? The market value of a 1994 special strike nickel varies dramatically based on condition, but even in circulated condition, these nickels can command $300 to $500. In mint state, prices increase dramatically. A certified MS 65 gem condition 1994 special strike nickel typically sells for $2,000 to $3,000. For specimens in MS 67 or above, prices can exceed $10,000. The auction record for this modern rarity was set in 2019 when a perfect MS 70 example, the highest grade possible, sold for an astounding $55,000 at a heritage auction. That's over 1 million times its face value. This sale shocked even veteran collectors and firmly established the 1994 special strike nickel as one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins. What makes this story particularly compelling is that these valuable nickels can still be found in circulation. Unlike pre-1965 silver coins that were quickly hoarded for their precious metal content, these nickels look similar enough to regular 1994 issues that they continue to circulate undetected. There are documented cases of collectors finding these rare nickels in bankrolls, change jars, and even in everyday transactions. The rarity of these special strikes is difficult to pinpoint exactly. The U.S. Mint has never officially acknowledged the error or released production figures. Numismatic experts estimate that perhaps 10,000 to 15,000 may exist, which sounds like a lot until you consider that over 700 million regular 1994 Philadelphia nickels were produced. That makes the special strike variety more than 50,000 times rarer than the standard version. There's an interesting story behind how these coins escaped into circulation. The leading theory among numismatists involves a mix-up at the Philadelphia Mint. These special strikes were produced for inclusion in the 1994 matte finished Jefferson commemorative coin set, which was sold directly to collectors. However, it appears that some production batches were accidentally mixed with regular business strikes and shipped to Federal Reserve banks for distribution. The discovery of these special nickels wasn't immediate. In fact, it wasn't until the late 1990s that collectors began noticing unusual 1994 nickels in circulation. By then, many had already sustained damage from everyday use, making pristine examples increasingly difficult to find. The first major auction appearance of a certified 1994 special strike nickel occurred in 2003, when an MS 66 example sold for just over $3,000, a price that seems like a bargain compared to today's values. Condition plays a critical role in determining the value of these nickels. As with most coins, the grade makes all the difference. A circulated example showing where might bring $300 to $500, while the same coin in mint state could be worth 10 times as much. The highest premiums are paid for examples with no contact marks, full luster, and complete strike detail, especially the full 6 steps on Monticello. For collectors, the hunt for these nickels has become something of a modern treasure hunt. Many dedicated numismatists search through thousands of nickels from bank rolls hoping to find just one of these special strikes. The psychological appeal is obvious. The idea that a 5-cent coin in your pocket could be worth thousands creates the same excitement as a lottery ticket, but with better odds. There's also an interesting aspect regarding storage and preservation of these coins. Because of their matte finish, These special strike nickels show fingerprints and oils from handling much more readily than regular nickels. Even a fingerprint can significantly reduce the value, which is why the highest grade examples are those that were recognized as special early and properly preserved. What's particularly remarkable about the 1994 Special Strike nickel is that it represents one of the few modern U.S. coins that has consistently appreciated in value. While many commemorative issues and modern rarities experience price spikes followed by declines, these nickels have shown steady growth in value for over 2 decades. This stability has made them particularly attractive to investors as well as collectors. The 1994 Special Strike nickel stands as testament to the enduring appeal of numismatics and the thrill of the hunt. In an age of digital currencies and cashless transactions, there's something wonderfully tangible about the possibility of finding treasure in your pocket change. So before you cash in that jar of coins or pass along that nickel in your pocket, take a closer look. You might just be holding a 5-cent piece worth thousands. Ever wonder if that quarter in your pocket is worth more than 25 cents? Well, I've got news that might make you empty your change jar tonight. Hidden among the billions of quarters in circulation